glad this year once again to participate in the Transit Challenge 2020. It's the first year where there's the LRT in operations. Let's take a look at my week. Hi everyone, tonight walking from City Hall to Rideau Street. I'm right across from the Chateau Laurier eastbound direction, awaiting the 15, which should be here in the next 5 minutes. The 15 is an alternative to the 12, so excited to see its popularity during the afternoon peak periods, and hopefully it's on time. Wednesday morning, very windy this morning. I took the bus, the 20 to Saint Laurent, and then took the LRT in. The bus was on time, the LRT was on time, but very busy. And now I'm walking from U-Ottawa Station, which is behind me, to City Hall, but look at the view. Beautiful Ottawa. We are Wednesday evening. I just finished a public meeting at the Strathcona Heights community, which is located in Sandy Hill at the corner of Chapel and Mann. I walked over the 417 over the overpass to Lee's LRT. The sidewalks are dry. It's cold, but not too windy. And hopefully I can be home in the next half hour. Good morning. So just getting off the 20 on this Thursday morning, heading to Saint Laurent LRT station. It is a cold morning. It's a good bus ride, and hopefully I can get off at U-Ottawa station and be into City Hall shortly. This afternoon, February 20th, Thursday, I'm chairing Ottawa Community Housing. This is their headquarters, which is located south of Hunt Club on Origa Drive. And I carpooled today for this afternoon. There was no way that I could make it to this board meeting by bus in a timely manner. So how difficult it is to get to OCH headquarters is an example from City Hall. I will commute after the board to Lansdowne Park for a gala, and then I will bus home for this evening. Friday morning, just got off the LRT. I'm at U-Ottawa station. Very quiet on this Friday morning. As you know, it is Friday, but also it's the teachers' strike in Ontario. So we felt it at the platforms and on the trains this morning. My commute this week was generally good, leaving home at around 6:30 and arriving near City Hall at around 7:15. So it's been decent, especially in the morning. In the evening, it's busier. The peak period in the afternoon is busier for sure. Have a good day. It's always a fun week. Obviously, depending on where you're at in the city, your transit experience might be different. But for me, obviously, it is winter, so cold condition were of impact walking to and from train or to the buses. I got well dressed. Obviously, I don't have my toque on me for today's video blog, but I had it for each of my commutes. It was the first to use the LRT as part of the Transit Challenge, and yes, I had to modify my schedule. I wanted to use transit when the heaviest part of the commuting period was using it, so that's the morning peak between 7 and 9, and the afternoon peak between 4 and 6 o'clock. That's when I tried to use transit all week. Obviously, cancellations of buses or delays of buses were an issue. I try to use throughout the week different bus routes to see what residents in Lower Town, Sandy Hill, and Vanier, that you'd be using the 7, that you'd be using the 14, that you'd be using the 12, the 15, the 20. Those are all buses that I've used once this week to see different parts of our community. What is it like during your peak period? My LRT experience this week, it was busy during peak period, but everything went generally well. Obviously, we're aware and we continue to push to make sure that the system has better stability, better operations, better efficacy. We want all the trains in operations, but for me this week, it was a very good experience. My other challenge this week, I lost my bus pass on Thursday morning. So obviously, it's for me, I'm fortunate I had a Presto card in hand and was able to continue my ride along, but that's not a reality for everyone. So that informed my transit week challenge. Obviously, I'll continue to use, as I usually do, transit throughout the year.
This week is an amazing week. Many members of council participated. We get to see firsthand the transit realities in our city, in our communities. Obviously for me, transit needs to be a lifestyle in the city's core, and we'll continue to push for that.